Now we want to go to local lawmakers and leaders because they are undoubtedly reacting to today's news. CBS News Miami's Anna McAllister is continuing our team coverage with some of their responses.
Our local politicians sharing mixed emotion on President Biden dropping out of the race. Some lawmakers told us they think he should resign immediately, while others say now is the time for Democrats to rally around Vice President Kamala Harris as the new leader on the Democratic ticket. Florida's political leaders speaking out following a historic announcement from President Joe Biden.
Very sad and brokenhearted, but proud of the president.
We can't have a president that is not at the top of his or her game.
Sunday, the president announced he would end his re-election campaign. This coming after several weeks of growing concern about his ability to do the job. Some lawmakers say President Biden should take it a step further.
Resign the presidency. It's evident to the American people that the president, President Biden doesn't have the capability, he doesn't have the ability to continue to serve.
President Biden endorsing Vice President Kamala Harris ahead of the Democratic National Convention. Now many members of the party are rallying behind her.
Is self and put country over party and over himself, and understood that we needed to make sure that we continued his legacy, his historic presidency, and the success that he's had, and pass the torch to Vice President Harris.
I have endorsed Kamala Harris for president, and I'm excited for the ticket going forward, and I think it will really create momentum.
Governor Ron DeSantis tweeting about President Biden and Vice President Harris, saying in part, Kamala Harris was complicit in a massive cover-up to hide and deny the fact that Joe Biden was not capable of discharging the duties of the office. Miami Mayor Francis Suarez also releasing a statement saying in part, this crisis for Democrats should be laid on the lap of the Democratic elites who have bypassed the Democratic nomination process. At the same time, it's clear that Joe Biden is incapable of governing and/or campaigning. It shouldn't have come to this. So with the DNC just weeks away, what will the process of passing the torch to Vice President Harris look like?
Joe Biden will be releasing his delegates to support Vice President Harris, and the DNC will go through a process of establishing how we'll move over from Joe Biden as our presumptive nominee. And my expectation is that they will establish a process that leads to Vice President Harris's nomination, as it should.
Vice President Harris said she is honored to receive President Biden's endorsement, and she says she intends to earn and win the Democratic nomination. For now, reporting in the studio, Anna McAllister, CBS News, Miami.